We want to consider how some women can frustrate men and subject them to depression in marriage. We'll be considering how women can also frustrate men and subject them to depression in marriage. We'll be considering this under a few subheadings. The first subheading is emotional manipulation and control. Emotional manipulation and control. 1. Guilt trapping. Guilt tripping. Women may use guilt to control their partner's behavior, making them feel responsible for their emotion. So they make them guilty of one thing or the other, and by so manipulating them and controlling them indirectly. So they'll create an atmosphere that the man will see himself as guilty of one offense or the other. And by so doing, they take over the control and begin to manipulate the man to direct him and to order him do this and do that. Number 2 is emotional blackmail. Emotional blackmail. Threatening to withdraw affection and intimacy if the demands aren't met can be damaging. So some women, as they specialize in that, they'll be threatening the man that if you don't meet my demands, you don't provide this for me, if you don't give me this amount of money, you don't buy this for me, there's no more intimacy, there's no more intimacy between us, and there's no more affection between us. So by so doing, they'll threaten the man to withdraw the affection and intimacy if what they requested for are not met. Number 3, playing the victim. Playing the victim. Constantly portraying oneself as the victim can create a sense of responsibility and guilt in the partner. So when she plays and presents herself as victim that is always offended, the man will be seeing himself as guilty in every relationship or in every situation. Find himself guilty when she feel that she's always on the receiving side negatively. So playing the victim, this can be very, very frustrating and very, very haughty to the man. Now, the aspect of communication and communication breakdown. 1. Nagging and criticism. Some women specialize in nagging and criticizing everything about the man. Constantly criticizing and nagging can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Whatever the man does, they will always criticize. Either good or bad, they are there to criticize. And they are known for nagging, always complaining, and fighting. So this can be very frustrating in the side of the man. But 2 is dismissing feeling. Dismissing or minimizing a partner's feeling can create emotional distance and frustration. When the man is having a feeling for her, and she just dismisses it, I don't have time for that, this is not this, is it this, that, and she just dismiss the feeling in that man. This can be very frustrating and can be very, very very depressing. Number 3 is lack of appreciation. Failing to show appreciation or gratitude for a parent's efforts can lead to feeling of resentment. So when the woman fails to appreciate whatever the man does for her, give her money, buy this for her, do this for her, and if the man is trying his best to make her happy and yet she's not really appreciating what the effort of the man is putting in, this can be very, very frustrating on the side of the man. Now let's look at the financial stress and control. 1. Financial domination. There are instances where the woman probably may be the breadwinner of the family, and when she is, then this can be very, very dangerous at times if she's not submissive and she's not godly. 1. Women may control finances, leaving their partner feeling powerless and trapped. So some women, when they're in charge, they'll make sure that they present the man as a useless man and a nobody in the family, and they'll let the children see the man, or to see their father as a useless man who is not ready to work or who is not productive. So this can be very frustrating. Financial stress. When the woman is in charge of the finances, this can failing to manage the finances effectively can lead to debts, financial insecurity, and stress. And this can also cause or lead to depression in the side of the man. So when the woman is not managing the finances accurately and well, this can lead to depression. Number 3 is lack of financial transparency. Hiding financial information or making decisions without without consulting the partner can erode trust. So when the woman feels that she's the one in charge, she's the breadwinner of the family, and she's taking the decision even without consulting the husband, this can be very frustrating. So even go to the extent of buying lands, plot of lands, completing the building without carrying their husband along, and with the plan to surprise the man one day that she has completed her building and she's parking there. This can be very, very frustrating and dangerous. So it is good that the woman is transparent financially, and both of them are transparent financially. Now, in the aspect of intimacy and affection, one of the ways by which women can frustrate men to depression is withholding intimacy. Withholding physical and emotional intimacy as a means of controlling or punishing can be damaging. So most at times, when the man fails to meet their needs or fail to do one thing or the other, they may decide to withhold their physical and emotional intimacy. And thereby, this can be very frustrating on the part of the man. Number 3 is lack of emotional affection. Failing to show emotional affection such as compliment, appreciation, and support, can leave a partner feeling unloved. So when the woman fails to show affection, emotional affection, they will not appreciate, will not show compliments, supports, or appreciate what the man is doing. This can make the man to feel as if he's unloved. The number 3 is infidelity. When the woman engages in infidelity, this can lead to significant betrayal, and this can lead to depression and anxiety and trauma on the part of the man. Now, to the causes, I'll just mention the causes briefly. To the causes, the upbringing and societal expectation. Women may be socialized to prioritize traditional feminine roles, leading to emotional and suppression and neglect of emotional needs. Number 2, lack of emotional intelligence. Women may struggle with emotional intelligence, making it challenging to understand the response to their partner's emotional needs. So when their emotional intelligence is very low, they find it difficult to understand the emotional needs of their husband and to meet it as at when due. Then stress and mental habits. Women may experience stress, anxiety, and depression, leading to irritability, withdrawal, or neglect of their partner's needs. When a woman is subjected to adverse stress and anxiety and depression, this can also lead to irritability, and this can make them to withdraw or neglect the partner's needs. Now, the solution, emotional intelligence and awareness. Women can work on developing emotional intelligence. So they should develop their emotional intelligence so that they can be able to decode and to understand and to comply with the needs and to meet the needs of their partner. Active listening and communication. They should practice active listening and expressing empathy and engaging in open and honest communication with one another. This will foster and strengthen their relationship. Number 3 is financial transparency and cooperation. However, financially, both of them must cooperate and be transparent together and work as a team. So this will foster and promote a sense of teamwork. The intimacy and affection. Prioritize emotional and physical intimacy. Showing affection and engaging in regular date nights can help strengthen the bond and reduce feeling of rejection. So they should create time for intimacy, physical and spiritual. They should create time for emotional intimacy. They should create a sufficient time for both of them to have intimacy. Number 5 is seeking professional help. Couples therapy or counseling can be provided as a safe, neutral space to address issues. So they should meet professionals where necessary. So in a nutshell, we've looked at some vices or some behaviors that can make a woman to frustrate man to depression in marriage. We look at emotional manipulation and control, guilt tripping, emotional blackmailing, playing the victims. And under communication breakdown, we look at nagging and criticism, dismissing feelings, and lack of appreciation. When the woman is fond of nagging and criticizing everything that the man does, and when she dismisses the feeling of affection of the man at every point in time that she's not ready, there's no time, this and that, she's busy, this and that, and she always complaining, and lack of appreciation. No matter what the man does for her, she will not appreciate. This can be very frustrating. Under the financial stress and control, we look at financial domination. That most women, when they're in charge of the finance or they're the breadwinner of the house, they frustrate the man, every day, every minute, every hour. Financial stress as well. That when a woman fails to manage finances effectively, this can lead to a series of insecurity and financial stress. Then lack of financial transparency. That most people are not transparent financially. They may earn 10,000 and say it is just 2,000. So they are not transparent, and they may be carrying out some activities, projects outside, and they will not carry their partner along. Under the intimacy and affection, we look at withdrawal intimacy, where a woman withdraw physical and emotional intimacy as a means of controlling and to punish the man for one offense or the other. So most women does this. They will want to withdraw their physical intimacy and emotional intimacy because of one thing or the other the man has done for them as a means of punishing him. Then lack of emotional affection, failing to show emotional affection such as compliments, appreciation, and support. No matter what you do to some women, no matter you buy for them, they will never say thank you the following day. And infidelity as well. When the woman engages in infidelity, this can be very, very depressing and very, very can lead to anxiety and trauma. And we looked at the causes, the upbringing and societal expectation, lack of emotional intelligence, stress, and mental health. And the solution, we said, emotional intelligence and awareness should be developed and should be encouraged. Active listening and communication should be a fundamental in that marriage. And financial transparency and cooperation is also very, very vital for them to work together as a team and to make progress. Then we talk about the intimacy and affection, that they should prioritize emotional and physical intimacy, showing affection and engaging in regular date nights. This will strengthen the bonds of affection. And lastly, we say that they can also seek for professional help and assistance wherever necessary. So by acknowledging these potential issues and working together to address them, couples can strengthen their relationship, promote emotional well-being, and build more fulfilling, supportive partner. So these are the few things we want to consider, and I believe that you've learned and you have gained a lot from this. Thank you, and have a blessed day.